Hello and welcome, Canadian here. This is the episode about road-specific and MTB-specific clipless pedals. It's kind of not only for newbies, it's what I've been experimenting for some 15 or more years of my riding, both on cross-country racing and road cycling as a training bike. And as I showed you in the title, I'm gonna tell you what's the biggest disadvantage and biggest advantage of using road bikes specific clipless pedals. So there it is. The biggest advantage of this is that I do feel that these are much more comfortable in terms of giving our feet better support and avoiding any numbness during long rides. This is what I felt when I'm riding like over 2.5 hours. I would really prefer the road specific pedals over the MTB specific pedals. Now, there are also different types of MTB pedals. I'm going to tell you a bit more about that in a minute. Now, the biggest disadvantage of using this is that you actually never want to walk in the shoes you are using. You have to use with these pedals because you can maybe walk like 5-10 meters to the shop when you're taking break during training ride just to buy some water, bananas, and off you go. That's it. These are made for riding, and the shoes that are compatible with these are made for riding, not for walking. So that's the biggest advantage and disadvantage, and let me tell you a bit more. We have to remember that the pedals, clipless pedals, are made of two parts actually. One that is assembled to the crankset and the other one that is being assembled to our shoe. And this one is called a cleat because the cleat will clip into the pedal. Let me show you how it works. I'm gonna also do an episode on how to do it for newbies when we just buy a clipless pedal. This is how it works. So the cleat is now clipped into the pedal and now I'm off the bike. As you can see, this one that is assembled to my MTB specific shoe is quite small. And this is how large the road specific cleats are. These are two here packed together. I'm not gonna open it, but you will just see that the difference in terms of the size is huge. This one is like 5 times or more larger than a MTB specific cleat. How does it affect our riding performance, our riding experience? I do feel that I would like to have some larger area of power transfer for my feet, and after, as I said, 2.5 hours of riding, I would sometimes feel some numbness in my feet, and it's not really comfortable. With these I can be riding much longer. Very important thing is also that we can be buying different MTB specific pedals with different platforms. Like this one, it doesn't really have a platform, but it's quite like this is the Shimano M520. It's quite cheap and it's very durable, very good. But you can buy something from like Crank Bros egg beaters, which are really small, super good for dirt and mud, but not so good supporting our feet. But also Crank beaters, also Crank Brothers have like larger platform, which will be maybe weighing more, but supporting our feet much better. As you can see here, I am supported a bit on the pedals also here on those surfaces here, but it's not really much. I would like to have a bit more. So you can be choosing between different models. As I'm saying, this is not a bad one. I'm using this one both for my MTB and road bike, for my Cat 10 in Canada as well. But for long rides, really road specific pedals for road bike, of course, would be better. For like enduro rides, some long marathons, you might be considering some larger platform. Now, these road specific pedals would usually be a bit lighter, but there is not maybe so much difference in terms of the weight, but the cleats are completely different. So when you are buying a road specific shoes and put a road cleats for road specific pedals, those will be stand out a lot. It will be very difficult to walk, so these are not made for walking. I mean, MTB shoes are super stiff as well, and you would want to be walking like for 5 kilometers. But those will be super comfortable for some ascents, super steep ascents where you want to really climb by walking, or descents when it's like really slippery or muddy. This sole will really support you. So MTB for sure. Now for road bike, I would say road specific for super long rides and no walking, and MTB specific if you want to have just one pair of shoes and maybe a couple of pairs of clipless pedals. MTB specific for any kind of the bicycle you have. You can also buy a clipless pedal that will have a simple platform on one side and a clipless on the other side, so that you'll be able to clip into it on one side and use like some casual shoes on the other side. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. If you have some other experiences with MTB versus road specific clipless pedals, let me know. If you like these episodes of mine, give me some thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.